So anyway, the bus, man, was slow. It was slow. So we sitting there forever, and I'm walking. So I got up. She's like, where you going? So I'm walking to the next stop. Because actually what happened, we started talking and stuff. And I said, oh, man, because actually my house was only about like 6 stops away. But I was just so tired and stuff, So I said, okay, well, I'm going to walk to the next bus stop. Because, as soon as you start walking, you get with like 30 feet away, the bus come, you got to haul ass to the bus stop and get to the sign, otherwise they know you coming for the bus, but they'll just pass you up anyway and stuff. And so we were walking, and she said she'll come with me. I said, no, it's okay, you stay here, She said, no, I like your conversation. And so we were walking and talking. I'm just listening, we changing and I don't know, for some reason she just started liking the conversation and stuff, and kind of loosening up and stuff. And then finally the bus came. So I got on the bus, and I just got on the bus and just totally forgot about it. She came and sat next to me. I'm like, huh? And I didn't say nothing. And then the bus, she got off at one stop before I did, and she got off, she stood up, and she went to the back to get off at the rear exit and stuff. And she just stood there. I knew she stood there because the bus driver was looking at me, and everybody was looking at me, and she must have stood there for about a good minute and stuff, and I didn't get up, she didn't say nothing. And she just got off the bus, and the bus driver looked at me, and everybody looked at me, just like shaking their head. I was like, man, you guys don't know, man. I ain't do nothing wrong with that girl. I did not disrespect her. I just offered her a seat. I told her I'd stand away from her. And she just sat and started talking to me and just really enjoyed the conversation or whatever. And just because you talk to somebody don't mean you got to be all dedicated to them. You owe them nothing, and, she said she got up. I didn't really say anything because I was just tired and all that, because on the bus we didn't really talk, and plus we only went one stop anyway, but we had bus passes, I think. And so I didn't say nothing, so I didn't feel bad for not saying nothing to her, because she didn't say bye to me. But I think what it was it didn't dawn on me until after I got home that maybe she wanted me to walk her to home. And like I said, I wasn't into all this dating stuff, so I didn't, it wasn't even common sense. It just didn't dawn on me, She just figured, why? I'm just thinking to myself, after I thought about that, I'm like, but, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt bad, but I'm thinking, like, why is she gonna just meet some black guy? And that's the way I'm always thinking about myself, just some black guy, at a bus stop, and just from, maybe a good 30-minute conversation, or maybe it could have been 45 minutes, that bus was fucking too slow. And we just sat down and talked, and she running off saying what she wanted to say, and I'm just talking, nice conversation and everything. But how can that 45 minutes turn into some type of a love thing for her? And why would she want me to walk her home, and all that stuff, So, when I got home, I started thinking about that stuff. I'm like, maybe she don't even care. I said, okay, whatever, it's too late anyway. And I ain't gonna lie, I got so many, that happens to me so much. But, I don't be thinking about having sex with these girls, I just don't. I don't know why, but I just don't, like, I was in Hawaii, especially in LA, and I just see especially these sisters, man, they be fine. And I'll just walk over and, hey, how you doing? Say, I'm fine. I just say, wow, you're just so beautiful. And they'll look at me, with that funny look. And I know they might want to say something, but before, they said something, I said, I'm just saying, you're just so beautiful. Wow. So I just had to come over here and say, beautiful, and that's it. And I just turn around and walk away, And some of them, they'll entertain the conversation, we'll interchange each other with a conversation and stuff like that, but, when I say I'm fine sister, like, I don't know what you guys doing nowadays, but every time I saw a sister and she was fine, I just like, right over, hey, how you doing, what's your name, wow, you so beautiful, that's why I came here to talk to you. Oh, you trying to give me, no, girl, please, I'm just saying you're beautiful, that's it, I just see a beautiful, I just, it ain't even me, it's just my emotions, just my mouth is running off, I'm just run off by itself, it's just fine. They all start laughing, like, sometimes it'll be like 2 or 3 of them. At one time it was like 7 girls I was rapping to by myself and stuff, they were all laughing. But it's just fun talking to women, you know what I'm saying? And at that time I was still a virgin, so, it wasn't even nothing about sex, you know what I'm saying? And so, but it was a trip though, and one day I was at Hawaii, and, some girl, I don't know who she was like 19, and I don't know how we got to talking, but she was black and some Asian or something, but she was so fine. And she had a boyfriend, and he knew me and her talk, but he didn't like it. But it wasn't nothing he can do about it because he couldn't beat me. He couldn't whip my ass. But I told him 1,000 times that I wasn't interested in this girl. But my God, she had, oh man, because she was on track team or something, and she come over and grabbed me and tell, we talking and stuff, and she hinted like she wanted me to hit it and stuff. But like I said, the first 9 months I wasn't trying to do nothing. But oh my God, she just lay and sit on the grass and start stretching, and oh my God, she had such a sexy body. And so he came out running over there, what y'all doing and all this stuff. And I think she just broke up with him on the spot or something like that. Or they got into a big fight, and he said something to me. I said, hey man, that's you and your girl. I said, hey, I ain't had sex in 3 months since I've been in Hawaii. I'm trying to take my butt back to LA. I ain't trying to have no relationship or nothing. You said, don't blame me because you can't handle, your situation and stuff. Okay, whatever. I'm like, whatever. You get upset all you want, And so me and her started hanging out, but me and him did. I ran into him again and stuff, and eventually they broke up, and he just came and apologized to me and stuff, and I'm like, it's cool, I said, you can say anything you want, I wasn't gonna fight you or nothing with no girl, man, please, he said, I'm sorry, I did kind of was acting a little childish and stuff. I'm like, well, you're young, so what you gonna do? It's just normal and stuff, I said it'd be different if I would have started acting stupid, then I would have been an ignorant one. But you just acting your age, so it's all cool and stuff. He said, oh wow, you're so cool, and all this stuff, But me and her, we started really hanging out and talking and stuff, but only on campus when we see each other and stuff. And one day, she asked me to walk her to her job. It was like a 15-minute walk from campus or something. So I walked her to her job at some pizza place and stuff. And then we was in the back of the building. We was talking and stuff, and she just straight told me she liked me and all this stuff. I'm like, nah, I can't get with you. And she said, why? And I told her because I want to leave. She said, oh, come on. I said, plus I'm 29 years old. You're only a kid. You what? I said, yeah, I'm 29 years old. Oh my God, I thought you was my age. And da-da-da-da-da, and I would love you. I'm like, nah, girl, we just friends. I said, I ain't never touched you. She might grab my hand or something, but I wouldn't let her hold it or nothing like that. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I said, no, it's cool. I said, we just friends. I ain't, no. And I mean, I ain't saying like I couldn't hit her or anything, hit her or anything, but like I said, I just wasn't into that girlfriend, boyfriend stuff, especially, I just didn't know it, and I had just got divorced, and I wasn't trying to hook up with no other woman, you know what I'm saying? So, because I was just trying to get back to LA to be with my kids and stuff, but it was a trip though, and I met, and ever since then, I just meet all these young girls, these young women, they all over 19 and stuff, 20 and up and stuff, and they always trying to make their move on me and stuff, and I just feel like, nah, sorry, and then I have to, and I'm telling you the truth, to shut these women down, I just have to tell them my age. And that worked until I came to Japan. And, you're talking to these girls 22 years old, how old are you? I'm 32. So, age ain't number. I don't care. Like, what? I don't care. I'm a woman. I do what I want. I'm like, all right, whatever, dating all these young girls and stuff, I'm 32. I'm like, yeah, cool. But then they got to thinking, but then, you walk around and you see all these Japanese guys and they in their 30s and 40s and they with these young girls and stuff and they be fine. They roll around. Back then, before these Aston Martins and stuff, I started popping out and stuff, It was just BMWs and Mercedes 600s and all kinds of stuff, but the Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Porsches, you see them, and BMWs and all that stuff, you see them out here and stuff. And I was like, wow, first 2 years, I just saw a whole bunch of crazy stuff, like I said in my other video. This one Japanese guy was like with 3 or 4 girls, and he told me I could pick one. I was like, no, it's okay, I'm married. And they all busted up laughing.